Magician Ben Hanlin can make more than £10,000 an hour disappear into his bank account when performing tricks at private parties. The nation's favorite celebrity prankster, who presents hit ITV2 series Tricked, says the best decision he ever made was quitting his job 7 years ago as a recruitment consultant to become a full-time magician. Hanlin, 31, earns a six-figure sum each year, spends hundreds of pounds a week at restaurants, and splashes out on £500 man bags, but still regrets turning down the opportunity to invest in Bitcoin 8 years ago. He recently devised a series of magic tricks for Zeek, a discount gift card website, to put cash in the back pockets of unsuspecting punters in the run-up to Christmas and beyond. He lives in south-east London with wife Bryony, his newborn son Elvis and dog Mabel. What did your parents teach you about money that you should not spend what you have not got? If you want nice things, you must earn them. My parents ran a wholesale company selling sheepskin rugs and cowhides to market traders. My dad made sure I understood the reason he and my mum had money to spend was because they worked hard. He would say to me, "If you want money, go out and earn it for yourself." What was the first paid work you ever did? When I was 9, I used to pack windscreen demister pads into little plastic bags for my dad to sell. He would give me 1 penny for each pad I packed. I would sit in front of the TV and do 400 an hour. Sometimes I would make as much as £30 a week, which was not bad for someone so young. When did you first get paid for a magic gig? When I was 15. It was at the women's tennis club end-of-season dinner, so the audience was 40 drunk women of a certain age. When they saw me, they thought the stripper had arrived. It was like stepping out into a gladiator's ring. After an hour of card tricks, I passed a hat around, and they gave me £35 in tips. I was astonished to think I had made that much in just an hour. I quickly made the link between magic and good money. Doing gigs like that allowed me to pay my way through university. Anytime I was short, I could just walk out on the street, perform some magic and earn £100. Have you ever struggled to make ends meet? Not really, but 7 years ago, when I quit my job as a recruitment consultant to work as a magician full-time, I had absolutely nothing. I was 23 and had to move back in with my parents to keep costs down because all the money I earned went into setting up my business and investing in tricks. It took me a year to feel comfortable again. Have you ever been paid silly money for a job? Yes. Occasionally, I have been booked for private parties where they tell me the fee and I go, wow. Sometimes they will pay more than £10,000 an hour. The biggest payday I ever got was when I did a TV advert for a yogurt brand. It took a day and a half to film and paid for my wedding. But for me, money is just a byproduct of what I do because I love it so much. I have recently become a dad. My son is just 6 weeks old, and it has made me realize that when I am on my deathbed, I am not going to be smiling about how much money is in my bank account. There are more important things in life. What was the best year of your life in terms of the money you made? According to my spreadsheet, the last 4 years have all been similar, but the 2014-2015 tax year was the best. That was when my TV show Tricked launched. It did really well, and as a result a lot of people booked me for events. Overall, I earned a six-figure sum. But I think it is rude to talk about money. My mates will read this article and think, right, you can buy the drinks from now on. What is the most expensive thing you have ever bought yourself just for fun? It was an Aspinall of London man bag for £500. I am always running around London for meetings and I like to have my laptop on me. I figured that an expensive bag would last. It is lovely for London, but when I walk down the street with it in Birmingham, my mates say, "Why have you got your wife's handbag?" What is the biggest money mistake you have ever made? About 8 years ago, a bloke who went to my school started ranting on Facebook about Bitcoin. I just ignored him. Of course, now we know that everyone who invested in Bitcoin 8 years ago is a multimillionaire. If I had just invested £500 back then, that would have been me made for life. What is the best money decision you have made? Quitting my job as a recruitment consultant and focusing on something I do well. I figured if I was going to work for 40 hours a week for the rest of my life, I should try to enjoy what I do. Now I know I am on the right path and will never be short of money if I stick at doing what I love. Do you save into a pension or invest in the stock market? No. I invest in my magic tricks instead. I think I can make a better return than if I put my money in a pension pot for years on end. For me, investing in the stock market would be like betting on red or black on a roulette wheel. My degree is in chartered surveying, so my plan is either to invest in property and get a retirement income from that, or to sell my company for so much money I will not need to work ever again. Do you own any property? I bought a 2-bedroom terrace house in Forest Hill, southeast London, about a year ago for £560,000. It has gone up in value since then. It is an up-and-coming area, but the market has now slowed down. Part of me is gutted I did not buy a year earlier. What is the one little luxury you like to treat yourself to? I often work from home, so I like to eat out a lot. I think cooking and staying in is dull. Sometimes my wife and I will go to a nice restaurant in town, and when the bill comes it is £200, just an ordinary Wednesday night. If you were Chancellor of the Exchequer, what is the first thing you would do? I would give huge tax breaks to companies which move out of London. Young people are forced to live in the capital because that is where the work is. But a young person cannot buy in London for less than £400,000 and rents are high. Incentivizing firms to offer jobs in other parts of the UK would give young people more money in their pocket and boost local economies. Do you think it is important to give to charity? Yes, I do. I support the National Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Children. I think it is crazy. So many children in the UK are not safe in their homes.